Hello Super Crafty, welcome to another video tutorial. My name is Infiniti and I am the designer behind all the patterns you see here under Hey Craftpreneur. Today I am here to show you all how to make this classic of mine, another classic. I have only recently given it a name. I did this pattern originally in 2018 and I was out at a sister campus while I was working on my associate's degree, and it was the perfect time. I made a matching hat and mitten set with this scarf. But anyway, it's called the Meramec crossing scarf, so kind of like Meramec Caverns if you're familiar with the St. Louis area. It consists of my favorite stitches, cables. It is crochet, obviously, but I made it with Lion Brand Scarfy yarn, and I absolutely fell in love with green many years ago, and it's been my color ever since. And so the mint gray gradation with this yarn was absolutely sublime to me, so this is what I designed it with. For this pattern you will need anywhere between 1 to 2 balls of your desired color of a CYC 5-weight yarn. I will get into the material list here in a moment, but this pattern consists of post stitches and cabling, my favorite. So yeah, it's not that hard to get into. The math on it is really easy. This is the width that you get on it, and I could probably measure this out for you right now. So when you complete the project, oops, wrong end. When you complete the project, it will end up being about 8 inches wide, maybe 10 if you block it. And then it is of standard length, so should be 60 inches, but we're going to double check because this is a 6-year-old design, and 6 years ago my methods for writing patterns were a lot different than they are now. So I'm just going to spread this out. Okay. Yeah. So fully blocked out, this scarf would be about 45 to 50 inches. So keep that in mind. It could be longer, it could be shorter. You probably wouldn't want it shorter, as you just saw it on me here. I can just get one wrap around it, but at the time I was kind of on public transit everywhere, so I had to layer up, and I didn't want something to choke me out. So mine is on the shorter side. Usually I would make my scarf the standard size, which is about 60 inches, but the choice is totally yours. Without further ado, I'm going to start rambling, and we're going to get directly into the material list for this crochet pattern. Alright, for today's design you will want 1 to 2 balls of Lion Brand Scarfy yarn. This color variation is cream/silver. So that's what I'll be working with today to complete this scarf. It is a CYC 5-weight yarn. You can use any CYC 5-weight yarn. This is a wool blend. I think it's like 10% wool. 22% wool. Okay, so I have this. It's a very old skein, as you can tell by the packaging. You will also want a 5mm to 5.5mm crochet hook. Today I'll be working with a 5mm, so you'll see my tension will be tighter in this project, but that's because I make my things for longevity, and so I know that it'll stretch out over time, so I have no problem with the tighter tension. You'll also want a darning needle, as I have here. You can have one with the bent end on it, or you can have just a regular blunt one like I have here. You'll want your scissors or snips and stitch markers. You can use them, they're not exactly necessary, and you might want a little bottle of Fraycheck, which I never have handy over here at any point because, of course, why would I not? But anyway, without further ado, let's dive into this fun and classic looking project tutorial. If you are watching this video on Rumble or YouTube, this pattern is of course available right now to Hey Craftpreneur members. Eventually it will be available in the PDF file in the handmade shop, but if you want to support my channel on a monthly basis, then I ask that you head over to the Hey Craftpreneur page today, listen/watch the info video that is above the subscription blocks, and then choose your plan. There's only one tier. Either it's $5.99 a month or it's $19.99 quarterly. Whichever one, is up to you. There is a promotion currently going on for the first 100 signups. If you use the promo code LetMeStitch, I will give you 20% off your first month as a thank you for wanting to continue to support my content.